Hello, and welcome to Mindfulness for Beginners, Day 4. I'm Alec, and we're going to talk a bit about mindfulness in your body today and how important it is to be able to be mindful in your own body, because you can't be mindful in your body in who you are, then you're never really going to find peace, And it doesn't mean that we don't try and change things. I mean, I am a middle-aged, balding fat man. But that doesn't mean that I don't do exercise or tweak my diet. I don't think I'm going to buy a wig. But it's about finding peace with that. And we do exercise and physical activity to make our bodies stronger so that we can move better. But our body remembers the aches and pains of exercise. And just in the same way that our body will remember the aches and pains of emotional trauma, you'll know that I always do a little bit of a body scan at the start and the end. During my experiences as a mindfulness coach, I've discovered that actually it's a really good way of getting people settled into doing a practice and coming out from a practice. I emotionally feel and how I physically feel. And that's a really, really good thing to do. And this isn't a standalone thing. This isn't just about when you're doing a mindful practice, do a body scan and focus on the body. You can just as easily do that when you are standing in the queue at Tesco's or driving the car or sitting in a meeting. It doesn't have to be a detached, unconscious thing or completely focused thing. You can be sitting at a party and going, actually, I think I'm done now. Great. Then you're done. Go home. But it's fascinating the amount of people either out for a meal with friends or at a party where they get that instinct of, okay, I'm done now. I'd like to go. And are still there half an hour later because they wrestle with the, should I stay? Should I go? What's polite? What isn't? Actually, if you've had enough, be polite to the host, say thank you very much, and go home. I do. I'm always the first to leave a party. So we're going to do a body scan now. And we start as we always do. So taking a moment to get comfortable. And then allow your attention to move to your low back. And allow yourself to be aware of your low back and how that area feels. And then draw your attention to your mid-back. And allow yourself to focus on your mid-back. And then draw your attention to your upper back and notice how your upper back feels. And then allow your focus to move to your shoulders and allow yourself to work with aware of your shoulders, the front parts of your shoulders and the tops of your shoulders and the back part of your shoulders. And really allow yourself to be aware of how your shoulders feel. Then allow your attention to move to your arms and notice how your arms feel as they hang down the side of your body. Notice how your arms feel as they rest next to you. Then allow your awareness to move to your hands and focus on your hands and notice how they feel. And then draw your attention to your head and notice how your head feels as it rests on your shoulders. And then allow your attention to move to your breath. Allow yourself to be aware of your breath and to notice your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And just get a sense of the flow and rhythm of your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And then as you breathe in and out, I'd like you to be aware of the breath as you push down on the in-breath, down the bottom of your diaphragm. So extending just above the navel. Feel how the breath goes down to there and back with each breath. And then as you breathe in and out, feel how the breath extends down to your seat, to the base of your seat as you breathe in, and then you feel it rise as you breathe out. You just feel yourself breathing down to how you're sitting and out again. And then as you breathe in and out, feel your breath extend down your legs, right the way to your toes. So you feel as if you're breathing in down to your toes, and then breathing out again. And now we're going to do a small part of a body scan, just up to the knees. So I'd like you to feel yourself breathing in and out into your left big toe, and to move all your attention and focus and awareness into your left big toe. And notice how it feels. Don't move it, just notice how it feels. Notice the temperature, notice the surfaces it's touching. Just allow yourself to be aware of that toe. Then allow your attention to move to the toe next to it. Allow yourself to be aware of how that toe feels, how it feels in making contact with any surfaces it makes contact with, its temperature. Just allow yourself to be aware of that second toe. Then allow your awareness to move into the middle toe on the left foot. Just be aware of the middle toe. Just be aware of how it feels. You get a sensation of that. Then allow your attention to move to the second toe from the outside of the left foot. Just put all your attention in it. And again, allow yourself to be aware of its temperature, sensations against the surfaces it touches, and any other sensations in that toe. Just allow yourself to be aware of it. And then allow your attention to go in your little toe on the left foot. And just draw your focus into it as you breathe in and out. Breathing in and out into that little toe. And then move your focus to the ball of your left foot. And again, be aware of any sensations it has. Be aware of how it joins the toes at the front, how it joins the arch behind itself. Just allow yourself to be aware of the ball of your left foot. And then allow your awareness to move to the arch of your left foot. And just feel the arch. Feel the arch from left to right and front to back. Feel how it joins the ball of the foot and how it joins the heel. And just allow yourself to be really aware of your left arch. Attention to your heel. And notice how your heel feels on your left foot. Notice how it feels where it joins the arch of the foot and the ankle. Notice the inside part of the heel, the part that makes contact with the ground. Just allow yourself to be aware of your heel. Then allow your attention to move to your ankle on your left foot. And be aware of the ankle where it joins the shin and where it joins the heel and the outside of the ankle and the inside. Just allow yourself to be aware of the ankle of your left foot. And then I'd like you to take a moment, just be fully aware of that left foot through the toes and the arch and the ball and the heel and the ankle. Just be fully aware of your left foot. And then we draw our attention to our right foot. And draw your focus to your right big toe. And allow yourself to be aware of how your right big toe feels. Then draw your attention to the toe next to your right big toe. And notice how that feels. Notice its temperature, what it feels like when it makes contact with the other toes. Just take a moment to feel how that feels. And then draw your attention to the middle toe on the right foot. And notice how that feels. And then draw your attention to the second toe from the outside on your right foot. Notice how that toe feels. Then draw your attention to your little toe on the right foot. Really focus on how that feels. Then draw the attention to your ball of your foot. Allow yourself to be fully conscious of the ball of your right foot. Be aware of how it feels where it joins the toes, how it feels where it joins the arch. Just really allow yourself to be aware of the right ball of your foot. And allow your awareness to move to the arch of your right foot. Allow yourself to be aware of that and how that feels. How it feels at the front where it joins the ball, and the back where it joins the heel. Allow it back to front. Just allow yourself to be aware of that right arch. Then draw your attention to your right heel and notice how your right heel feels. Where it joins the arch, where it joins the ankle, the outside and the inside. Just take a moment to really feel how the heel feels. Then draw your attention to your right ankle and notice how that feels, where it joins the shin, where it joins the ankle, the heel. Just really feel how the ankle feels. And then take a moment to be really aware of your right foot, all of the foot, the toes, the arch, the ball, the heel, the ankle. Just allow yourself to feel that. And then as you breathe in and out, allow yourself both as you breathe in and out. And as we come towards the end of the practice, draw your attention back to your head. And just notice how your head feels on your shoulders. Then allow your attention to move to your shoulders and notice how they feel. The front parts of your shoulders and the top part and the back part. Just notice how your shoulders feel. Then let your attention move to your arms. Allow yourself to be aware of your arms as they hang from your body. Allow yourself to be conscious of how they rest and how settled they feel. And just notice any sensations in your arms. Then allow your attention to move to your hands and notice how your hands feel. Notice how they feel as they're set, as they're settled. Notice how peaceful they feel and steady. And then allow your attention to move to your upper back and notice how your upper back feels. And then let your attention move to your mid-back and focus on your mid-back and how that area feels. And then draw your attention to your low back and notice how your low back feels. And then let your attention move to your seat and really feel how your seat feels, how it feels to be sat, how settled that feels and how steady that feels. Just allow yourself to be aware of what it is to be sat. Then draw your attention to your knees. Allow yourself to be aware of your knees. And then draw your attention down to your feet and notice your feet on the floor and how they feel. Just take a moment to feel that. And then as we come to the end of the practice, you can open your eyes when you're ready. So my suggestion with body scan stuff is that for the rest of the day, that you do check in with yourself. You know, perhaps when you lie down in bed at night, each night, you just go, how am I feeling? And you use your body as a feedback loop, which it is. It's telling you how you're doing, even when you're consciously trying to ignore it. So it's a really useful thing to pay more attention to your body. So have a good day. I might see you tomorrow.